Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Mini Story A
for
for Bubba's Food.
Bubba's Food.
In this lesson, listen and answer every question. Use your pause button and answer the question, then play again. You can answer with just one word or two words. It's okay. Short answers are okay. Okay, let's start. Let's begin. Sarah Smith, who lives in San Francisco, went shopping for cat food. Did Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, go shopping for dog food? No. Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, didn't go shopping for dog food. Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, went shopping for cat food. Right? Sarah went shopping for cat food. Did Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, go shopping for dog food or cat food? Well, cat food, of course, right? Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, went shopping for cat food. Did John, who lives in San Francisco, go shopping for cat food? No, not John. Not John. John, who lives in San Francisco, didn't go shopping for cat food. Sarah, who lives in San Francisco, went shopping for cat food. Sarah is 30 years old. How old is Sarah?
How old is Sarah?
Well, she's 30.
She's 30.
Sarah is 30 years old. Where does Sarah live? Well, she lives in San Francisco, right? At 3037 Market Street. Her address is 3037 Market Street. What is her address? Is it 3039 Market Street or 3037 Market Street? Yes. She lives at 3037 Market Street. She has lived there since 1990. Has Sarah lived there since 1980? No, not since 1980. Has she lived there since 1975? No, she hasn't lived there since 1975. She has lived there since 1990. Sarah has lived there since 1990. Who has lived there since 1990? Sarah. Sarah has lived there since 1990. She has lived there since when? Well, since 1990. Sarah has lived there since 1990. Is Sarah married? Yes. Sarah is married. Who is she married to? Who is she married to? John. She's married to John. Is Sarah married to Bill? No, she's not married to Bill. Is she married to Jim? No, she's not married to Jim. Is she married to Jim? Or is she married to John? She's married to John. Who is she married to? She's married to John. Who is married to John? Nancy, right? Nancy is married to John. She has been married to him for 7 years. Have they been married for 7 years or 10 years? Well, they have been married for 7 years. Who has been married for 7 years? Sarah and John. Sarah and John have been married for 7 years. Have they been married for 20 years?
Have they been married for 20
No,
years?
they
No.
have been married
They have
for
been
7
married
years.
For 7 years.
Do they have children?
Do they have children?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
they have
do.
2 children
They have 2 children.
and also one
very
big cat.
big cat.
How old
How
is
old
their son,
is their son?
Bob?
Bob.
Well, their son,
Their son
Bob,
Bob
is 5 years old.
5 years old.
Is Bob 10 years old?
Bob 10 years old?
No.
No.
How old is Bob?
How old is Bob?
Bob is
Bob
5 years old.
5 years old.
Their daughter
Their daughter
is 3.
is 3.
Who is their daughter?
Who is their daughter?
Nancy.
Sarah.
Nancy is their daughter. Her
Nancy
name
their
is
daughter.
Nancy.
Her name is Nancy.
Is their daughter
Is
Bubba?
their daughter Bubba?
No.
No.
Their daughter,
Their daughter
girl, is Nancy.
Nancy.
Who is
Who
Bubba?
is Bubba?
Bubba is
Bubba
their cat.
Is their cat.
Bubba is their
Bubba
cat.
is their cat.
How old
How old
is Bubba?
is Bubba?
Bubba is
Bubba
2.
Is 2.
Bubba is 2
Bubba
years old.
Is 2 years old.
Is Bubba a
Is
big
Bubba
cat
big
or
cat
a little cat?
Or a little cat?
Oh, Bubba is a
Bubba
big
is
cat.
big
Bubba
cat.
is a
Bubba is
huge
a
cat.
huge cat.
Super big.
Super
very,
big.
very big.
Very big.
Bubba is
Bubba
huge.
Is huge.
Is
Is
Nancy huge?
Nancy huge?
No, Nancy
No,
isn't
Nancy
huge.
Isn't huge.
Is Bob huge?
Bob huge?
No,
No.
Bob isn't
Bob
huge.
Isn't huge.
Is Sarah huge?
Is Sarah huge?
No,
No.
Sarah isn't
Sarah
huge.
Isn't huge.
Who
Who
is
is
huge? Bubba. Bubba is huge.
Bubba is a huge.
Is Bubba
Is
a
Bubba
normal
a
cat?
normal cat?
No, he's a huge
He's
cat.
Huge cat.
Super huge
Super
cat.
huge
Bubba
cat.
isn't normal.
isn't
Bubba
normal.
is huge.
Bubba is huge.
How much
How much
does Bubba
does
weigh?
Bubba weighs?
He weighs
He
258
weighs
pounds.
258 pounds.
Does he weigh
Does he
290
weigh
pounds?
290 pounds?
No.
No.
Does he weigh
Does he weigh
20 pounds?
20 pounds?
No.
No.
How much
How much
does he weigh?
does he weigh?
He weighs
He weighs
258 pounds.
258
Bubba
pounds.
weighs
Bubba
258 pounds.
258 pounds.
And he's
And
hungry.
He's hungry.
So,
So
at 9 a.m.,
9 a.m.
Sarah got into her car.
Into her car.
Right? Past 9 a.m.
Past 9
Maybe
a.m.
yesterday.
Maybe yesterday.
Maybe last year.
Last year.
But at 9 a.m.,
But at 9 a.m.
Sarah got into her car. Did she get into her truck?
Her truck.
Or did she get into her car?
Into her car.
Well, she got into her car.
Her car.
Who got into her car?
Her car.
Sarah. Sarah got into her car.
Her car.
Did John get into his car?
Into his car.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
Sarah got into her car.
Into her car.
After she got into her car, where did Sarah drive? Where did Sarah drive? She drove to the pet store. Sarah got into her car and drove to the pet store. Why? Why did Sarah get into her car and drive to the pet store? To buy cat food. To buy cat food for Bubba. Who got into her car and who drove to the pet store? Well, Sarah, of course. Sarah got into her car and drove to the pet store. How many bags of cat food did she buy? 68. She bought 68 bags of cat food. Who bought 68 bags of cat food? Well, Sarah. Sarah bought 68 bags of cat food. Where did she buy 68 bags of cat food? At the pet store. At the pet store. She bought 68 bags of cat food at the pet store. Did she buy 68 bags of cat food at the grocery store or at the pet store? At the pet store. She bought 68 bags of cat food at the pet store. How much did she pay